Good afternoon, beer buffs. I've got Old Original from Everards of Leicestershire. So let's get a worldwide pour on. Oh yes, back to our beers around the world, and this one was kindly given to me by Tim from England, a guy I've worked with when I visited England, and he's got a plant company, so it was very kind of him. He always brings me some beers when he visits the States, so excuse the finger, I had a little mishap. I'll inform you about that in a bit, but anyway, let's get this pour on, eh? So yeah, we went from, where was I? Vietnam all the way to England, so we'll see where the globe takes us next, shall we? And I've come to the Witch's Grove because it's rainy, it's cold. Ooh, the winds are blowing, as you can hear. I think it's going to get down to 10 degrees tonight, so it's really got a bite and a chill to the air. But I got a proper standard English pint glass for this one, and it is classified as a ruby, I think a stock ale, old ale. But we'll see. I'm sure it has a ruby colour to it. Oh, look at that for a pour, eh? Oh, lovely job, eh? Lovely job. Cool bit of old timey-wimey stuff on the label. But yeah, where's my notes? I had my notes somewhere. But it's actually, where were we looking at here? It's an aged ale, like I say, an old stock ale, and it's 5.2%, sorry. But yeah, it's aged a little while, so that makes it slightly stronger than a lot of other kind of traditional ales, if you will. Nice nose on it. Just a good kind of a pubby kind of lagery smell to it. Oh man, that is very bitter. Very bitter. The rain's coming down now, kind of. I thought I'd be under the trees, I'd escape it a bit, but alas, no joy. Bitter bite. It does remind me of a bitter, but like, look at the colour, ruby, lovely ruby, dark kind of gold colour. Yeah, that is nice. Maltiness to it as well. What does it say? Let me see if it's got any gumph. I'll talk about, it does have barley and wheat, obviously. Doesn't really give you much else on it, but yeah, that's nice actually. That's reminding me of a proper British pub right there. And I've got a few more beers I'm going to share with the coach, I believe. So that's the plan. Very kind of Tim. Cheers, Tim. Thank you very much. He does look after me. I think I did a couple of beers from him last year actually, but yeah, he's always bringing me something. I need to take some beers from America for him at some point. Oh, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it out here. Yeah, that's nice. Just anyway, quickly on my finger, I did dislocate it playing a bit of football in the dark with my son. I was in goalkeeping position, and instead of doing the old goalkeeper catching, I did this. How's that? How's that? I'm no magician, hence the accident. So it all went wrong, but they've popped into place, and I'm going to be wearing this little silver finger for 3 weeks. So there you go. So look out for that. I may keep it as a beer buffs memento. So look out for that. Anyway, back to the ale. Bit creepy out here in the woods today. So anyway, let's talk a bit about the brewery. They're based in Narborough, Leicestershire. And I did visit, like I say, I visited Tim's place of work, and it's only a mile from this place. So it's in, right in the heart of Leicestershire itself. It's an independent family brewery with over 170 pubs across the Midlands, so I've probably been to one or two of those, I am sure. But founder William Everard, hence the name, joined forces with, excuse me, I had my lunch, joined forces with Thomas Hull, who was a maltster, to form a small brewery in 1849, chalk it up, a few years there, on Southgate Street in Leicester itself. And obviously they've moved to their new location, which is still in Leicestershire, obviously. But yeah, that's a bit of history for you. Please check out their website, very informative. Tells you a lot about the pubs and stuff they run as well. So check that out if you can. Let me get back to the beer. I need something to warm me up. And this is kind of reminds me, you know, being in an old pub, old wood pub with the fireplace, and you're having a kind of lovely kind of old-fashioned ale like this. Perfect. Or in an old woods in Texas. Hill country woods. There you go. I need to put the fireplace on this evening. Oh, that's very nice. But I will be in an old-fashioned pub tomorrow. We're going to the Cottage Irish pub down on Broadway in San Antonio. Lovely old traditional pub, Irish obviously, but they do a fantastic Irish breakfast and a fine pour of Guinness. So that's Sunday morning sorted for sure. Yeah. Funny, you know, you look at Leicester right now in the Football League. Oh, God, they're facing relegation from the Championship. So similar boat to Tottenham, but yeah, cheers to them. Hopefully they survive and make it, but it doesn't look good. They'll be down to League One, so there's a bit of footy gossip for you. Didn't have any beer news, so there's some footy news, but it is a Leicester brewery, of course. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. It's very nice, very malty, very bitter themed, and it's going down well. What a treat. I'll have to get a photo of that one. Yeah, a few other beers that Everards of Leicestershire do. Let's have a look. They've got a bitter. Well, they have actually quite a few bitters, I have to say. Obviously, you know, being an English brewery, you expect as much. But one of their signature ones is called Tiger. They have a golden ale, which is called Sun Chaser. Incidentally, that is one of the other beers that Tim brought me, so I'll be sampling that one soon. And they also have a New World IPA. So I need to look at that one. Maybe they use some more New World hops on that little gem. So if you're in Leicestershire or England, see if you can find a few of these. Especially in the Midlands, you know. So definitely check these guys out. I'm thoroughly enjoying this, I have to say. Yeah, for Old Original Ruby Ale, it's a solid 9, honestly, from me, the Texas Taff. A solid 9. Oh, lovely job. So, anyway, who knows where I'll go next time? I was looking in the beer aisle. I actually picked up a beer that was in the Indian ale. It was labelled under India. It was actually brewed in America. So hence I went to one of Tim's. So we've gone from Vietnam to India. It was Vietnam, wasn't it? I'm second guessing myself now. Yeah, it was. Vietnam to England. So we'll see where we go next. I wouldn't mind exploring South America. See what that comes up with. So, and then maybe come back around to Europe. But we'll see. Anyway, cheers guys. As I always like to say, keep it crafty. And I'll see you next time. Ta-ra.